I don't even know if this thing works, man. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. Did the music just suddenly die? Like right when we went live? How y'all doing, man? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I'm here. I wasn't sure if I was going to be here at all this week because of the surgery, but we're here. Everything's good so far. No real problems. But we're still doing the dang thing. What's up, everybody, though? It is Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. And today we are going to be looking at early access to Louisiana in American Truck Simulator. This DLC drops tomorrow. Make sure that you have it on your wish list on Steam so you can see when it drops. Typically, SCS will do a stream. I don't know what 10, 11 o'clock Central Time in the morning, and then they'll drop it at the end, usually about noon Central. Somewhere around then. I don't know the exact schedule, but that's about what they do. So just keep an eye out for that. Make sure you're following SCS Software on Twitch. And man, they were kind enough to give us early access to Louisiana, so you go check it out. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. We're gonna look for some stuff in there. If we have anybody in the channel who's from Louisiana who wants to see if there's any particular Easter eggs in the game, you know, just speak up, man. We could take a look and see if they're there. We did that. I think the last time we really did that was, well, actually the first DLC that we ever got early access to here on the channel was Montana. And we found like a statue that was like, you didn't know the statue was there. You weren't from there. You wouldn't even know about it. And it was in the game, and they put it in the game as an Easter egg, and it was really cool. So be sure to check on that stuff. I gotta figure out why my music stopped though. That's just weird. It just up and quit on me. And it's not responding to Stream Deck. I guess the Spotify app just closed. I don't know why. We'll reopen it. It may have updated or something. We'll see. It should just start playing again, I hope. I don't know why it takes so much CPU to run this, but at least the initial, but it takes quite a bit. As you guys can see up in the corner, I do owe y'all 15 beans. We're gonna get to those, especially now since we're beyond the surgery that's behind us. So we're gonna go check that out. Let's give a couple of hellos to some folks here. We got Not Goofball, which is Little C, claiming first tonight. We got daily check-ins from Mama Goof, Not Goofball, Indy. Welcome in, Indy. Indy banned herself for a few seconds also, and then played the Grinch. That is like a perfect Grinch scenario there. Guys, I probably would have went live like an hour earlier if it wasn't for the Grinch specifically. And I could explain this. So we decided to have McDonald's for dinner. And of course, they released the Grinch meal yesterday. Now, I'm not affiliated with McDonald's in any way. I don't get anything for talking about this or saying I went there or anything of that regard. But that place was freaking packed, dude. It was so freaking full. It was nutty. It was really nutty. We are going to snooze ads. All right. For another 5 minutes. Then we're going to get into this game. I hope you guys are doing well though, man. Hopefully the week's going well. You're on the downhill now. You know, it's Wednesday's over with, which is halfway through. So you could chill. Music is still not playing. You guys have any song requests? Song requests are on. If you guys are looking for Tobii Eyetrackers, Tobii Eyetrackers are 20% off right now. Or at least last time I looked at them, which was yesterday. Let's go to Tobii's website or use my link to get to Tobii's website. But they are 20% off, which is they've been doing that a lot lately. I think it's because of the higher prices. So they're trying not to affect their sales by that, I assume. But you'll get one of those. We can talk about the ASP button box, which still a 10% discount if you use Goofball10 at checkout. TechniSport chairs and desks. We have so many TechniSport chairs in this house. We have more chairs than we have people, and I'm not even making that up. Well, not right now, but usually. What else? What else we got? You still got St. Christopher's Truckers Fund. We had Anarchy give some money to the last stream. That was awesome. So we're up over $400 raised for St. Christopher's Truckers Fund. I'm reaching out to them to see if I get a new video for first show on stream. So been showing that same one for a few years now, and you check around too and see if they just have more content out there or whatever. But be sure if you're interested in donating to that charity. A lot of people are getting set up for the holidays, and then you're doing any like end of year giving. That's one of the good charities. One of the good charities to throw some change out to help them out with what they're trying to accomplish, which is helping truck drivers who have been medically prevented from working for short periods of time. And then they also do preventive care stuff as well. Mama Goof, thank you for that song request. That should be cool. That should be coming on here in a second. I think that's about it, guys. We're gonna jump into the game. I haven't started the game to test it yet, so this is early access. Just keep in mind this may not be the final product, but most of it should be pretty accurate. So we're showing it off here, but things can change before the release. This late into the cycle, I doubt it will, but you never know. You never know what kind of stuff can come up that they could find that potentially needs to be corrected. So keep that in mind. I'm not running any mods. I do have my trackers up, but that's pretty usual. So, but we won't have Trucky on screen or anything like that, as long as I can prevent it from popping up, which I felt at the last early access stream when we did Nordic Horizons on Euro Truck Simulator. But go ahead and get switched over, huh? We're gonna go I think with this scene today. All right. Let's get all ATS fired up. Should be all I had to complete an update to get on the Lousiana beta. It should be starting up. Okay, here we go. Bringing game audio. Any of the audio levels, as usual, if you have any issues with the audio levels, something too high, something too low, something doesn't sound right, whatever, just let me know and I'll adjust the levels. Still trying to get everything kind of tweaked in on everything, but I feel like I'm getting pretty close. Added some new equipment as well to help rectify some things I've dealt with for a while. But all right, so we're at the newer version, obviously. So yeah. So we're gonna continue. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. Will that cancel? We're gonna change career because we don't want to mess up our TMP profile. This is a profile that we didn't that we were just replaying. Continue career on that one. We'll let that one upgrade. Oh, nice. Thanks for flashing my freaking email on stream. This is why we can't have nice things, chat. This is why we can't have nice things. That's so frustrating. Why would they do that to me? We're gonna go back to this scene real quick. And let me get this sorted out. Why the heck it's popping up with this? They really should have, every game should have like a streamer mode to where it doesn't expose personal information when people try to stream their games. It's really pretty frustrating, honestly. All right, we're back, I think. Let me get back over here. Connecting Louisiana. We should get a game change notification, and hopefully it'll let us travel over to Louisiana somewhere. Take a little bit to load. All right, let's see if we can get close. We could get close, definitely. We could drop down in Alexandria. So let's see what cities we have here: Shreveport, Monroe. We have that Natchitoches. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Alexandria, of course. DeRitter. That doesn't even sound like a town name. That sounds like a Batman villain. Lake Charles, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New _ Orleans, which I'm assuming they're probably going to fix the underscore in the release. Port Fortune and is that Homa? Any place I've never even really heard of, but I've been down to New Orleans, been through Baton Rouge, been to Monroe a few times. I think I've ever like stayed in Louisiana though. We've always just passed through or just went directly to something. But I don't know. We may just start in Dallas and just head east and go down I-20 and do all this. I just drove a good portion of this in real life today, so it'll probably take a lot less time. So we're gonna hit up Dallas, I think. There's our black Peterbilt day cab. We're still pretty low level on this profile in the game. We don't have a lot of money, but we're trying to do it. We're trying to make something of ourselves here. So let's see. The map is getting kind of crazy. I just remember when we just had California, Nevada, and Arizona. Then we got New Mexico, and then Oregon and Washington, and then we're getting Utah, then Idaho. Colorado was a pretty big release. That was pretty popular. A lot of people enjoyed that one. Then Wyoming, Montana, Texas, Oklahoma. You got the Dakota's coming. You got Minnesota up there. We got at some point we got British Columbia. So that was a little bit of a shocker to some, but when you think about certain things, maybe not. Yeah. This is where Lindell is, which is actually where Miranda Labyrinth's from. That's kind of cool. 69 linking up to 82. 271 actually drops down in the middle here in real life. mean, there's only so many highways they could put in the game, I guess, but loop 323 around Tyler, that's pretty cool. 31 going all the way from Waco. It actually goes all the way to Longview in real life. But I think it's pretty shallow 20 here for the game. So when you're compressing things 20-1, man, it's hard to get things in, which is the big reason why there's so much concern with the East Coast. There's a video on YouTube. I posted in the Discord if you're interested in seeing it in the trucking section where because they pretty much they've confirmed the issues that they're gonna run into, and there's a lot to do with they didn't say it, but the community as a whole feels like this is probably why they're doing British Columbia, so buy time from heading east. They saw the Dakotas do. They saw Minnesota, Wisconsin. Yeah, I mean they'll be able to get through most of this stuff. But I feel they could get to Florida too. It's really the Northeast that's going to be the real. It's going to be the real kicker, I guess you could say, because of how dense it is in 21 to scale, man. Like Delaware, for instance, you may be in Delaware for like 7 seconds. It's like not getting any representation, so they're gonna have to figure out a way to do that differently. But anyway, let's get to trucking, guys. How about it? So I don't know if my truck's damaged or anything right now. So Haas, what's up, buddy? 5 months, Austin. This guy literally gives me the best pool advice in the world. And then he turns around on my stream and he gives me money. That is such a weird relationship. Hope you're doing well though, man. I hope everything in your world is good. Take a look at this truck. There's a little black Peterbilt. We haven't unlocked sleepers yet on this profile. We're just we're running as cool as we can. We're in the big D right now, and that's Dallas, by the way. Doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. The surgery, as I told you in DMs, surgery went pretty good. So I can't really see that great out of that eye. So I'm pretty sure that I don't know. If the doctor says something different and has some other something or guidance or whatever, I'm all for it. But I'm pretty sure it's probably about as good as it's gonna get. So, which is not the best, but it is all taped back together. Whole eyeball is it's just scotch tape is all it really is. That's why I can't really see out of it. Not really, but somebody might take me seriously. I don't know who that somebody would be because I don't even take me seriously. But it could happen. It could honestly happen. All right, let's look at our map. Let's find a load to drive. We're gonna try to, and if we don't find a load, we'll just drive into. Let's try. Let's see if we can find something to get something right off the bat to Longview. And quite a bit of stuff to Longview, actually. You take some dumpsters, then pay for crap. $1,000. Nah. We're trying to make a living here. If we get something going into, we got some stuff to Shreveport. We got some to Monroe. That'd actually be better to go that far. This one pays 10 grand. It's doubles. Or Natchitoches. That's an auger wagon. That's 26 a mile almost. This one pays 34. And we're just hauling G's, man. See what else we might have. down to Louisiana. Yeah, that looks like about it. Yeah, I guess we're gonna say cheese, huh? Come on, man. Somebody's got to LOL at me or something. Can't leave me hanging like that on these dad jokes. It'll hurt my confidence. Come on. And I might just have to create an LOL button on my stream. I can just do it myself. Jay Lovejoy, welcome to the channel. And thank you for the 500 bits. And now I'm up to 17 spicy beans, man. So, yeah. I may go ahead and start eating some beans here in a minute. Let's get through this load. And I think when we get to Monroe, Louisiana, we're gonna knock down about 5 of those beans. We start getting those knocked down. I like to try to get more people here to do that because I know a lot of people have contributed to that number up there. Might as well add another. Why not, huh, Brian? Or why the heck not, man? And we got a hype train on top of that, dude. Guys, thanks for that hype train. Brian, dude, that's a long time, dude. Thank you so much for all of your support and your help moderating the channel. Everything you do for us, man. I appreciate you so much. Let's start up this Pete. Get Tobii back up. Yeah. Fishing games on if you guys want fishing. Song requests are on. Explanation point SR, the artist, and track. It is requesting off of Spotify. You have the track link for Spotify. You can request it that way too. It's usually more accurate that way for sure. See, we got Six Flags in front of us, and we're at Cockrell Hill. That doesn't make any sense if you lived in Dallas, but it's how it is in the game. I just got a speeding ticket for not speeding ticket, but red light ticket for doing right on red. Can you believe that crap? All right. Means I have traffic violations on. Holy crap, what just happened? Oh, Lovejoy coming in with that tier 1 sub, man. Dude, you just got here, man. I appreciate that, though. Thank you so much. Enjoy those emotes, the ad-free viewing. As well, if you're in the Discord, you get a role in there that signifies you as a supporter of the channel. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for that subscription. And we have another bean, so we're going to be beaning it up here in a minute, that's for sure. Been here for a bit. Oh, I wonder why I had you as first time chatter. I thought I'd seen your name before for sure. But Twitch told me you were a first time chatter, and so I went off with that. I went off of that. So, well, thank you for all of your support. I appreciate it so much. So we're up to level. So we completed level 1. We're working our way up to level 2 with the hype train. We're sitting at 22%. Anybody that gives a gift subs themselves, resubs. Anybody who gives 100 bits should be in line to get a Twitch hype train emote if you don't already have all of the level 1 hype train emotes or whatever level we end up with. No problem, I'm broke now. Oh man, don't tell me that. I'll have to give you your money back. Can't be breaking you, man. I mean, I assume you've taken care of all your responsibilities. Don't tell me you haven't, or I definitely will find a way to reject those things, man. But yeah, man, it's cool if you got some money left over, whatever. That's cool. I'm not against that, but we are going to be giving some money tonight to St. Christopher Truckers Fund. I try to give 10% or more of our monthly Twitch take to St. Christopher. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm a little behind. So I actually need to tally up how much I owe him, which I know I owe him quite a bit, so we're gonna at least give a portion of that tonight, and then I need to calculate the rest of it to bring the total. I also don't want to give more than Snow did on his big $80 donation that he did a while back, because I feel like he should still be listed as a top donor for pulling that in. On my bills, well, that's good, man. I do appreciate the support. I don't appreciate this little red car trying to get my space here. Yeah. His Snow go way back. I've seen your name. I knew I saw your name somewhere. Okay, engine break it. All right. Are the lights on? I feel like the lights are on. What's up, mustachio Mike? How you doing, my friend? So we're in Dallas. We're picking up a load to head east into Louisiana. That's where we're at. We haven't been in Louisiana yet, but we're about to head that way. So stay tuned. Like my bish. At this point, man, Mike, it's crazy to think about how long we've freaking known each other at this point. The time flies by so fast. Good truck. And here comes Philly making an even 20 and even Dawkins. Can I see that Dawkins emote you got there, Philly? Appreciate it. That you made it. You brought us to 20 beans. Philly, thanks so much, man. I'm sure you're getting ready to stream. If you guys are not following Philly Fan, if you're not following Mustache Mike, who else we got in here that streams? Be sure to give those guys a follow, man. All good people, man. Good friends of mine. Be sure to check those guys out for sure. If I have any moderators around, you can give them a taking a night off. Word up. Gotta get the offense back together, you know what I mean? I did not start up Joy to Key before stream. That is why my stuff is not working. You guys, thank you so much for that. Yeah, it needs to happen Monday night, right? Guys, thank you so much for that hype train. I appreciate you guys so much. Enjoy those emotes, whatever you end up getting for it. You're a conductor, all that kind of stuff. Just be sure to show those off, man. Thank you guys so much. That's a cool looking emote there, Brian. Brian, if you're able to, can you give Philly Fan and Mustache Mike shout outs? But I appreciate you guys, man. That so with Philly Fan, Philly plays a lot of sports games, so if that's your thing, he does branch off and play some other stuff like Faz, and he's played Escape Simulator and stuff. But most of the time, you're gonna see sports games. Good place to sports talk and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of cool giveaways on his channel. Really cool. Then you have Mustache Mike. Mike plays. I met Mike playing Truck Sim, and he used to be the owner of a virtual trucking company that I used to be a part of, and we've been friends for a long time. He does play a lot of simulation games. Truck sim guy. Be sure to check out Mike, man. He's cool as hell. Have a lot of fun over there. Both those guys, man. Both those channels. Be sure to check them out. For you guys that just got here, we are doing early access to Louisiana in American Truck Simulator. SES was so kind to provide a key to us here, so we're taking a look at it. We're in Dallas, about to head east. East is the word I'm trying to say. Where's my trailer at? Or did I not check in? Did I just drive off without checking in? What, this building goes all the way around. I don't feel like reversing right now. Wait. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, we gotta tell them which load we're picking up, I guess. They I'd like to know that. All right. We're going freight market. We are headed to this one. So this is 10.314. See if any of these other trailer configurations, what they do, that drops it a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of doubles, but if that's what pays the bills here, that's what we'll do. Refrigerated double. So that's what we're doing. So this is about 284 miles over to Monroe, Louisiana. Let's see what kind of cool stuff we see over here on the side of the road. How much of the swamp they really got. The trailer is actually right here. They really didn't need to do what I just did. But there's plenty of space here, at least. It's not all cramped up. The best part about running a day cab is how well you can see your fifth wheel when you're on these bad boys in. All right. Past the trailer. How we on fuel? Looks like we got about half a tank. I don't know if we're damaged or not. Really haven't played this profile in a very long time. So Philly, I was at a drive-through here in town for McDonald's earlier, and I checked in with my mobile app or whatever and pulled forward, and then I've got the Eagle. I got the Eagle on the back of my truck. The new Eagle bird head, and I just hear somebody shout out, "Go Birds!" And right then and there in the McDonald's drive-through, football discussion about the Birds just happened. What's up, Misty? What's going on, Matt? I haven't made it to Louisiana in game yet. We're actually just leaving Dallas right now, and we're gonna be heading east to Monroe. So we're about to check it out here pretty quickly. You guys are doing well, man. Welcome to the channel. I do have traffic violations turned on and all that sort of stuff. So we are trying to be law-abiding citizens, and since this is not Grand Theft Auto, we're not trying to play like it's Grand Theft Auto. But it doesn't always stay that way. What have you been doing, Misty? Dude, the eye drops they have me taking, because they do end up in your mouth after a minute, and they are so freaking bitter, dude. I gotta take those things 4 times a day right now. All right, let's get going now since we got the green light. Rid of oversized chair and happy about that. And a new laptop. Nice. Congratulations. New laptop day. That's exciting. What did you get, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, we're getting on 20. Damn it, feds. Man, we're never going to make it to Louisiana if you keep calling the FBI on me. Has a pen you didn't even know about? That's cool. Yeah, it's no big deal. I was just curious if you knew offhand what it was, or even just the brand. So it's not a huge deal. Thank you for those redeems. So we're passing 35E. We're kind of on the kind of between Dallas and Fort Worth, heading east. You don't pay attention before you know it, it'll be in Louisiana. I know, man. I know. Trying to get our speed up here. Oh man. Yeah. I don't think oh crap. I can't go east. What are we gonna do? Just make me turn south. Or north, actually. On 45 in Dallas. I know exactly where I would go if I was really in Dallas in this situation, but in game, it's not a full map, so that truck is struggling to get up this thing. So it's going to continually try to send us that way, and that's not going to work. So we're going to have to avoid this. I thought they used to have it to where you can avoid locations. So if we come up here, we can potentially avoid it. We have to go up to 30. A game if they did what if I did use Google Earth, it'd probably be crap, honestly. It would probably be crap. Because some of the things that they do with the Easter eggs and the fictional level of detail in the game, it would be the same game. It probably would have never. It probably would have. We probably wouldn't even know what it was because it probably wouldn't be developed much longer after that. Probably wouldn't have bought it. I mean, flight sim, you can get away with it because you're not really always up close and personal with the with everything around you. I mean, you are sometimes. I mean, I get that, but it's not like you are here where you're literally driving on the roads that are part of the mapping. Downtown Dallas, looking spiffy. You don't know what all that means. All right, HPMV. All right, HP. 2 and 1. Interesting. Yeah, Intel Ultra 7. Yeah, it's a pretty good little computer you got there. It's got one of those mobile specific so it's 2 and 1, so it's basically it's touchscreen, right? So it's basically tablet and laptop. They say 2 and 1. Really not a fan of this transmission. Really wish I could actually drive around Dallas like this because there's always like it doesn't even matter what time of day or night is. There is always a crap ton of traffic. And so we're about to turn on 69 here. and then a USB hub. It's really cool, miss. I'm sure that thing is just freaking smoking fast, though. It's gotta be. Kind of curious what they did in it for GPU. This guy's supposed to, be yielding to me, but he didn't. There's this guy that's about to get hit. Look at that building. That's pretty cool. What is this? Baptist Church. Interesting. They put a church in the game. Yeah, but traffic mods still don't even do it justice, man. I mean, honestly, I don't think I would want the game to be like that. I'm just saying that that's it's just something that doesn't happen in real life. One for taxis, I can work from home, and from office, I need a new one anyway. A personal or seasonal job. That makes sense. Yeah, put this thing in gear. There we go. Yeah, I don't even think the traffic mods, because the traffic mods, it's almost like an overcorrection at times, it feels like. And in some places, at least the ones I've used, I haven't used a ton of mods, I'll be honest with you, so there may be better stuff now out that I've ever used that may be a little more realistic in the past, but it's hard to I don't like it when the game updates and all your mods break, so I just don't really mess with mods that much. I do a little bit from time to time, but not anything crazy. I own some paid mods and stuff like that, but those are decent because the devs actually update those. So poor little truck here, just doing the best it can. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Yeah, a decent one. I do buy one. Last HP I bought was in COVID. Yeah. I personally, back from my PC repair days, had a lot of not very nice things to say about HP laptops, especially with their motherboards, which actually ended up in a class action lawsuit. Because those things, the rate of failure was so high on those things back in, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. I have no idea how they are now because I've been away from that business so much. It says take me to Texas. It plays George Strait, take me to Texas, but we are on our way out of Texas pretty much as quick as we can get there. This definitely feels like the area that it is. We're out here in East Texas already. Yeah, I've had Sonys too. I miss when Sony made laptops. I own two Sony Bios. Then my old job got me a Lenovo, like a business one, and that thing was a beast. I love that one. And then we bought a few Lenovo laptops. Actually, this laptop sitting next to me is what? I bought this in like 2011. Still pretty relevant, still does its job. So I just ran the red light. Oh well, I'll just pay the bill, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty cool. They even got the detail of all the power lines that are above ground that are not buried. That's why we have so many power issues out here in East Texas. They're so slow. Yeah, this one's not slow at all. It's got 2 graphics cards in it. It's when they were experimenting with that with laptops. And they're pretty old. They're like 650s. They're not anything new. That was back when Lenovo was kind of playing around with the idea of making a graphics card that you could swap out in a laptop. And you can do that in this. They just never actually made any more graphics cards for it. The big component of that is you got to have the bus speeds to keep up with it. And that pretty much requires the whole motherboard to be replaced. So, I mean, it was a nice try, but it didn't really work out. One lane road coming up here. So I guess we better slow our roll. And a red light, so. How's fuel? Fuel's not great. I think we have about a quarter. Probably stop and get fuel pretty soon. We got green, let's go. Busting some of that footwork. Message program. There was a guy who worked for Apple and Microsoft. He said that laptops were built. Yeah. There. I mean, mainly because that's really the. I mean, they go. You're obsolete so fast. You're obsolete. It used to be that you were obsolete, you know, when you got the thing home, but they're obsolete now when they get to the store. I mean, there's always something better out there, and you're not gonna pay usually a gazillion dollars unless you just have stupid money. And I mean, as long as it works and it does what you need it to do, then I mean, that's all you really need, you know? All right, so we're back on 20, I believe. We should be back on 20. No, we're still on 69. We get on 20 here pretty quickly. There's a fuel stop on the other side of the road that we probably should stop at. And there it is. And we're tired apparently, so maybe we're gonna take a nap here too. So this is the audio entrance. I think I missed the truck entrance. Oh well. There's the truck entrance. It's gonna stink because it's probably gonna be dark when we get into Louisiana. What's up, patient Zero? Been playing for it now. Yeah, no kidding. I saw that today and I was like, holy crap. Can't believe they did that, but also I can't believe they didn't do that already. Thank you for that big gas prices. That's awesome. That's good timing. Yeah, I've already said when we're gonna eat the beans. Also, patience, welcome to the channel. It's got you marked as a first time chatter, and I appreciate you being here. Yeah, we were gonna do it when we got to Monroe. I'm not in Monroe yet. So the beans that I do are the Fury 5 Bean Boozled beans, the hot ones. And yeah, that's what we do. I don't do the gross ones. I don't really want to throw up on stream. Dang it. Why's my truck not going? Am I like caught on something? No. Okay. Come on, truck. We go even lower gears. Get out of this gas station. Its gas is fine. It's diesel that we needed. We had all the gas we needed already. But yeah, they're the Fury 5. I'll show them off here in a second. We may just do them now since, you know, since people are getting impatient about it, I guess. Our driver needs to take a nap. And all the sleepy spots are back ends and we're pulling doubles. Yeah, what do you think, Chad? Should I just do 20 of them at the same time? What do you think? I would not do this in real life, but I'm about to just drop these trailers over here, go over there and get my driver to sleep and then just come back. Let me get the kid first. Yeah, those bean numbers have been up there for a minute, so I'm definitely a few streams over. Old bandage. Yeah, the worst one I tried was like rotten egg, I think. I think that was the one that, because we went and did a Jelly Belly tour in Kenosha, Wisconsin a few years back. And that is reverse. I don't know why I'm not reversing. And that was the first time I ever tried the rotten egg bean, and that was like the last time I was ever going to eat one of those beans again. I don't know what that noise is. Sorry about that. I'm going to park here and get some shut-eye in game. See if it allows us to sleep here. Not yet. Let me back in a little bit more so we hit the marker. It's not doing it yet. May just have to park crooked to get it to hit it. Because we're right on top of that marker on the little map down there. What's up, dude? Chase sets all the beans in the factory. I don't think I could do that. I would just die. Okay, there we go. We can sleep there. Shut the truck off. And some rest. Oh, it's dark. What time is it? 1:38 in the morning. Okay. Let's do the bean thing. All right. All right, guys. So we got 20 of these bad boys up here. I bought a new box for this because I still haven't been able to find my old boxes from the moon. Can you imagine getting danger? I know. No kidding. I don't know if I'm going to do 20 at once. I don't know about that. I thought about it, but I mean, honestly, it's kind of not fair to you guys who have provided support for the channel, because honestly, when I get over about 10, it's like there's no difference between 10 and 30. It's just all like, at that point, it's just all the same. Did she slide into a cabinet or something? So I don't know. Maybe we should do a poll, huh? Maybe I should just get your guys' opinion on what we should do. Let me get this set up. 20 Reapers. All right, the poll is up, guys. You can see it there in the chat. You should be able to see it there in the chat. Sorry, the dang thing, I thought. I don't see it in my chat for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with that. Let's see if I can bring up the chat for some reason. Yeah, it usually shows at the top, but it didn't. Like I set it up, but it didn't. It didn't take. It's so weird. Why is it being this way? Let's see. It just flat out just didn't do it. I don't know. Let me set it up again. It says the poll's already active. All right, I see it at the top of my chat now. There's a few different options up there. You should see it right at the top of the chat. And if you don't see it right away, I think you could arrow over or something to see it. I'm assuming y'all can't see it or something because nobody's voted. I wonder why. I could see it. Refresh maybe. I had to refresh to see it. I didn't realize I refreshed until just now, but that's what I had to do. Why this laptop is speakers are set so loud right now. Sorry about that. I see it after refresh. Okay. I got one vote in there. All 20 slow. Problem with that one is we're probably never getting into Louisiana. If I don't get very many votes on here, I think at least 5. We'll just restart the poll because it's already over. Yeah, I think he came back too right when it ended. Let me get this set up again. I actually added an additional option on this one too, so I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes longer. All right, so the options are up there. I see the poll now, like right away. So get in on those votes, guys. Like you guys are gonna try to make me eat 20. You guys really don't want to see Louisiana, do you? Because if I eat 20, there's a very good chance that I'm probably going to be on the toilet for the rest of what would be a stream. But keep that in mind. I'm just saying, okay? Just saying. Do it at the end? I'm not doing it at the end. I'm doing it right now. That's why we're out here. Yeah, we got 2 for all 20, all 20 all 20 one at a time slow, so I set it up for 5 minutes, so we're gonna be just sitting here staring at this poll for a minute. I don't even know how many viewers are in here because I turned off my viewer count. Which I don't want to know. Don't worry about bringing that up in chat. So guys, it is anonymous. I won't know who voted, so you know. Yeah, it's just you only have so many options to add on there, so I just did that many. Oh, I'll just tell. Yeah, I know. I'm just for the lurkers who may want to stay anonymous is more so what that's for. You've already kind of told. So there's that. You won't let me change it to 10 one at a time. Yeah, once you vote, it's pretty much locked in. Doesn't let you change it, unfortunately. Right now, we got all 20 one at a time. Has 2 votes. 10 one at a time has 1. 10 5 at once, 5 slow has 1 vote. So I know you voted 20 slowly. Because as soon as you said that, oh, it's up now, I saw a vote. I saw a vote right away for that. I knew exactly. All right, we have a tie here. We have a tie running right now. So if it ties, man, it's my choice, right? I think it's my choice. My channel, my rules. No, that's not whatever got highest first. There's no way to track that. So right now we got 2 for all 20 at one at a time, slow. We got 1 vote for 10 one at a time, and 2 votes for 10 5 at once, 5 slow. So somebody can really, really do some damage here if they wanted to. Which one did you vote for though, Misty? Did you vote for the 21 at a time slowly? That would still cause a tie. Yeah, that's the top one. The longest 5 minutes of my life here waiting for this vote. I'm glad I'm off of work. You hear me crying in the bathroom later, just mind your business. It's almost over, y'all. No worries. I mean, we could count it that way. It's still going to be a tie either way. So since Missy changed her vote, it's going to be a tie between 10 5 at once, 5 slow, and 10 1 at a time, right? That would be the actual tie. So I would have the choice between 10 5 at once, 5 slow, or 10 1 at a time. Can I change my? It's over. The poll is over. Yeah, we're changing it for you, Misty. We're changing it for you. What would you vote for? What would you vote for, Little C, if you were allowed to change your vote? And then I'll tell you if you're allowed to change your vote. Five. That's the one I'm leaning towards anyway, because that's a little bit of both worlds, right? And I do the 5 slow first. Why boo? Why boo? 10 1 at a time. Well, Casually one at a time? One at time? Casually one at time? What does that even mean? What do you mean you type fast? It doesn't matter how fast you type if you're inaccurate. Work on accuracy and then speed will come. All right, so 10 one at a time slowly. You can pick because it's your stream. Well, I mean, you know, this is because people support the channel, so you know, kind of giving people the choice since there's a lot of things that can happen here with this many beans. The thing is, you know, I'm still gonna have 10 more beans after this, which I'm okay with because I want to spread it out over multiple streams anyway, so more people who have supported, who added to that big number, potentially can be around for it because I prefer, you know, as many to be around for it as possible. So let me close down because I'm tired of looking at myself. All right, let's see. So we're gonna do 10. And we're splitting it 5. Okay, so she said one at a time slowly. 5 beans on 4 separate streams. I thought about that too, honestly. After. So we're gonna do 10 one at a time slowly. Okay. That's how we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna make the call. That had the votes to potentially win, so all right. I'm going to. Now, what do you guys think? Should we just have Little C pick out the? Yes, she is my wife. I'm very lucky for that. She is not. She has to put up with me. All right, so Little C is going to choose the beans. Okay, but you have to spin the wheel. The wheel does not work that great, but spin it anyway. Try to get it over here so it can be on camera. Kid will try. That's why I'm making her spin the thing. Put those down. Put those down right now. I know exactly what I'm dealing with here. Okay. I have raised a troll that has superseded my own trolling ability. Okay, spin it where I can see it. Dream can't see it.
I spun it and it landed.
Okay, spin it again. Okay, so that's jalapeno.
That doesn't count because that one you actually.
No, sriracha is the regular red ones. How many we got here?
30.
We got 3 so far. We got a jalapeno, sriracha, and a reaper. We're gonna snooze these ads.
Wait, that one's planned.
Yeah.
In between.
Okay. I wish I had a camera where y'all could see her. Let me see if this one would work. You okay with being on cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see her in the background back there behind the mic. All right, we got 10 beans here. So what were the beans? Let's see what the beans were. Well, there's a lot of red ones. I can't tell them apart. So I know some are sriracha, some are reapers. A couple of green ones in there. We didn't get any habaneros, Mancy. Those are pretty hot. Thank you, Little C, for picking the beans and probably burning my ass. Thank you so much. Mostly Reapers. I think this was rigged. It had to be rigged. You're having the mini me assist our mountain wife here, family time. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the beginning of the stream too. I did we have a little Christmas graphic that we do in December of every year. I can play it for you. It's pretty cool. The intro. Let's say stream starting on. Obviously, the stream still already started, but that was nothing. Okay, I should be muted now. Let me make sure I'm not muted. Okay, I'm not muted. Yeah, it part of the automation mutes me for a period, and I was just muted. I had originally hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the Christmas one. I hit the regular one. But yeah, that's the one. I like it. I think it's cool. All right, guys, these are one at a time, slowly. I guess. Let me get over to the bean scene. We have a cat in this house named Beans right now too, which is kind of funny. All right. Well, so what do you think? You want to let Little C just pick them out from the 10? All right. So the first one she chose is a jalapeno one. I actually enjoy these ones. They are hot. They're still hot, even though I like them. But I like spicy stuff too. So say again. I do. Sriracha is actually the coolest. If you look at the side, if you look at the side of the box, got them in order. Now she doesn't stream. We've talked about her doing some crafting stuff or stuff on stream. She's really, really talented in that stuff. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. All right, so we have a sriracha, maybe. It's a red one. All right, I'm gonna snooze again. Snooze the ads again for another 5 minutes. So there we have it. Let me get it out in front of the top down. Also, I was trying to get a little closer, but all right. Cheers. Ciao. Something. Crunch time. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. To be honest with you guys, though, to me, the jalapeno one and the sriracha one, they're kind of tasty. But all right, next up, got jalapeno. Jalapeno, the greenie, probably the most easily identifiable bean in there, even though the habanero is pretty easy because they're orange. Huh? She's complaining because now her finger smells like jalapeno. These aren't even made from jalapeno. These are artificially flavored. My hands smell like jalapeno? I don't think so. I think she's being dramatic, chat. Jalapeno down. Jalapeno down. These ones do have a better kick to them than the sriracha do, though. Damn. Sorry, guys. I don't have a mute up on here. I would have muted. That one caught me sideways, man. What was this, Reaper? Am I going slow enough, chat? Huh? I mean, should I just kind of sit here? I mean, part of this is I'm suffering because you guys are so kind to support the channel. This is my way of showing real pain to earn that support. Real pain. This looks very Reaperish. This is probably going to burn my ass. Huh? Is it cayenne?
Yeah, I can tell the difference.
Well, she says it's a cayenne, which is still pretty hot. You know, that's what buffalo sauce is made out of. So, mainly. The only way I can really do water or anything to drink is if somebody does a hydrate. That one's pretty stout too. See, it doesn't taste like cayenne. That's kind of disappointing because it should have like a buffalo, like almost like a buffalo wing type flavor to it. It doesn't. It's just straight up the spice. But Mama Goof played hydrate. I don't even have any water in here right now. I'm gonna let this one go down before we do it. How many have we eaten?
Wait, how?
We've had 3. You know, water assistant. Huh? So we had 3. We've done 3 so far. Because we did the sriracha, the jalapeno, and now the cayenne. So I am going to. It just completely chose the wrong scene here. Where's my bean scene? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No. You know how to fill this up? Well, you have to like set it so it resets the Bluetooth and all that stuff. Got Coke right here. Probably won't help much, but we'll do it anyway. All right, there's the hydrate. All right. Next bean, please. Huh? All right, y'all. I'm going to still switch the scene over to this one. I may need to adjust the scene for this or make another scene to include this one here. But I have no face cam here. So I can show you the bean. Right there. I'm eating a bean. Where did she go? I don't know where she went. Well, we're gonna eat this bean, y'all. We're gonna eat this one. That was really loud. What happened? You ran away. I don't know where did you go? What? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna I don't know. Gotta go all these tabs over to get there. All right, this is the bean we're doing. Which one is this? Probably a Reaper. It's just red though. It doesn't have the black spots.
Look
On the bottom? I don't see spots.
Are you blind?
Yes, I'm blind. Thank you. That one is quite tasty. I only say that because it makes her mad. She gets upset that I'm not in pain. That is love, apparently. Ooh, that one does have a kick now.
Is this from why you're in pain?
I'm okay. I muted because I was coughing. My bad. I need to. I don't know why I don't have a mute button on this other tab on my stream deck. I thought I did at one point. All right, here we go. This one looks like. What is this?
Reaper.
This is a Reaper, apparently. So, excuse what I'm about to say, but fuck me. This is Reaper time. It doesn't look like a Reaper.
There's spots.
It has some spots on it, that's for sure.
I've been choosing the ones with the least spots.
I know. I'm trying not to curse as much as I used to, but man, these beans will kill you. Here we go. Here we go. I love y'all. Remember that. And this is what I get for it. Buy me the DLC. I always get pretty much early access, Tom. How you doing, man? Good to see you. You got to spend that on me though, man. You spend that on yourself. No, Pacos was joking about it earlier. What's up, Rhythm? How you doing, buddy? I'll talk to you in a minute. It seems like. All right, so we should have 5 left, including the one I have in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, Misty, fine. I put $50 in my Steam so I could spoil someone. Found out it's nobody's left. I'm sure you can find somebody, but that's incredibly thoughtful, man. But thanks for even thinking of me in that regard. I appreciate you. But seriously, I can guarantee somebody else out there is in far more need than I am. I'll put it that way. All right, here we go. Another bean, y'all. This is number 6. Number 6 of 10 that we're doing right now. So, oh man, what was that one supposed to be? That one tastes like dish soap mixed with fire sauce. Why does it taste like that? Oh my god. Why does it taste like dish soap? It is weird. Then the bot ticker to show icons to the words. Use your choice to switch. Now machine learning and best cheap Discord bots. Nice. Usually, if you catch them on a sale, you get me bot on a lifetime sale. That's what I have on my Discord server. All right, guys. Another bean. Another one. This is number what? 7? I'm still burning from the last one, you know. This looks like a Reaper. This looks like a holy shit, I'm about to burn a side of my chair, Reaper. The rest of them are Reapers. So if anybody just like cares about me at all, can you do a hydrate? This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I know this is gonna hurt. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna do it right now. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. All right, here we go. Another bean. Is out of stock. Oh no. How is it out of stock? Showing knees. Yes, I'm showing knees. Gotta do something to get the support up, you know. I forgot that I limited that. I feel stupid as hell right now. This isn't that bad, really. It's not that bad at all. Yeah. I forgot that I spaced them out so it didn't get spammed. Hydrate. You can only run a hydrate every 5 minutes. And so nobody can run a hydrate right now. I mean, I set this stuff up in my old house. I don't even remember. I purged my memory from before the move. So it's another Reaper. So God help me. God help me. My tongue is burning from the last one. The last 2, actually. It's part of the rules, Rhythm. It's part of the rules, man. I don't think the kid's gonna let you get away with that, Misty. Ah. How many we have left? 3? 2? Huh? 2. Well. Rolls are meant to be borked. All right, guys. These are all Reapers, so. All right, I'll take a drink. I'm going to take a drink, all right? Oh. This is one of those cool water bottles that tracks your water intake. Connects to your phone by Bluetooth. It's going to light up at the bottom. You can even see it. My monitor's blocking it. What? I adjust my camera angle there. I didn't realize my monitor was getting in the way. Let's see. All right, here we go. You're damn right. You're damn right. That's the best pirate you've ever seen. Saw it. What do you mean? Here we go. Another Reaper. Why not? Why the hell not? This is a perfect song because this is exactly what I am. Oh, oh my God. Dear Mother of Jesus. I can't hear you. Oh. We only have one left for this run. Oh my gosh. We hadn't even made it to Louisiana yet. I've been streaming for an hour and almost 40 minutes. And we haven't even been to Louisiana yet. All right. Here we go. Here you go. Last bean for this run. This is another Carolina Reaper. All right. Let's do it. Ah. Ouch. That was like 5 minutes or something. Holy crap. My eye is like leaking. Mama Goof played Hydrate just in time. Oh my God, it made it worse. Holy crap, it made it a lot worse. Ooh. All right, chat. That was 10 for now. I'm going to take a break. I got to do some stuff, and then we're going to come back and we're going to get our butts to Louisiana so we can check it out. Thank you guys so much. Missy, thanks for those 100 bits. I'm going to go cry in a fetal position now, if you don't mind. I mean, if that's okay with y'all. Enjoy the ad if you're not a subscriber. If you are, just enjoy some clips. I'll be back. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome. What's up, bestie? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I saw your message on Discord. Actually doing pretty good, honestly. The surgery was like kind of no big deal. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, everybody. We have not made it into Louisiana yet. And I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Because I just ate 10 beans, one at a time, while being served by my child these beans. My stomach is already not happy with me. But the show must go on, as they say. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to get back into some American Truck Simulator. We are headed east out of Dallas to Louisiana. Louisiana drops tomorrow. So be sure to have that wish listed if you're an ATS player interested. It'll drop probably around noontime tomorrow. So be sure to have that. If you have your alerts and everything set up correctly in Steam, you'll get notified when it drops. SCS was super kind, as always, as they always are, to give us early access to it. Actually had it for a few days, but obviously with the surgery, I wasn't able to make it until today, which is pretty standard for us. We usually stream it the night before release. It's kind of become a thing. So, but without further ado, let's let's try. Let's try to get back into let's try to get to Louisiana, for crying out loud. Finally, right? All right. It's dark. We just slept. It's like 2 a.m. in the game. So it is what it is. I don't know why my cursor is on that monitor. Okay, there we go. There's our little day cab truck. I cut the boy's hair. All right. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully, you're gonna give him the old bowl cut. Make him. You're gonna get those kids bullied if you do that. All right, here we go. We gotta get our trailers. First off, though, we should let go of our parking brake. The lights are not on. No, they are. We got a full tank of fuel. We are well rested. Like I said, it's 2 o'clock in the morning in the game, basically. There's our trailers. Just waiting patiently for us to get off of our you-know-whats and get over here. All right. Do appreciate everybody that is lurking in the channel. All right, looks like we are all hooked up to our trailers. We're over here near Lindell, Texas, which is the home of Miranda Lambert, who happens to have something to do with Gunpowder and Lead's name. Not quite sure what that is, but it is. So we're heading to Monroe. I keep saying Monroe, like, hey, Mon. We're heading to Monroe, Louisiana. Let's see what we can see on the way. So we cross over. I think there's a rest there on the opposite side. What highway is this? 59. So this would be Marshall. Oh, you're still here. My bad. We have a photo opportunity here. One here too. What if we like went that way so we could pick up that one? All right, let's do it. There you go. And then it doesn't even do the right song. You do exclamation point remove to, and it'll skip that song. If you're able to Google that song and then add Spotify link to the search, it should give you the link to the actual Spotify link, which is a surefire way to get it to request the right song. I think you're on your phone. That might be a pain in the, you know what. A gallon? Isn't there a point where you get where you've drank too much? Potentially. Anyway, say because I'm pretty sure I drink that much Coke Zero in a day some days. All right, I got a green light here. I barely see it, but it's there. It's way more than that, yeah. Yeah, there's a Lindell sign. This is a red light. I paid enough tickets, even though I'm like hanging out in this. It's not too bad. This is one of the bigger problems with this game is when you get like really close to where you live in real life, you have to kind of just start shutting up. It should skip it right away. Yeah, it did. All right, we got green. I know Mo had to deal with that when Texas came out also. All right. Get on this highway. It's a little foggy in game. There it is. I would skip ahead to it, but I really like this song too. Bass and gunpowder. Yeah, the search on Songify is terrible, honestly. As much as I like the tool otherwise, the way it works, that whole deal is kind of like crappy. A little night driving here through town here. 3 a.m. in game. Get this cruise set. Longview discovered. The sun should start coming up pretty soon. Coming up on Marshall. In game, Marshall's pretty much the last town before you hit the border. I wish I can. I wish I could make it daytime right now in the game without costing myself a bunch of money, but unfortunately, should be crossing over pretty quickly. Oh, try not to run into people. They have that in the game too. They're like on the line right now. The kind of welcome to signage you see here. We are in Louisiana, y'all. Finally. Yeah, this is a reminder that this is early access to Louisiana. So, as I was mentioning earlier, the final product may be slightly adjusted. But we're here just to preview what they've come up with for the most part, and so you guys build a little bit of hype for the release tomorrow morning. 2 hours later, I know, right? It's not my fault that y'all kept making me eat 10 freaking beans one at a time, okay? It's not my fault at all. I'm gonna like... passing through Shreveport. So we're still heading down to Monroe. Should get some daylight here soon, though. That's what time is in game right now. Almost 4 in the morning. An hour and 43 minutes. The casinos and Bossier City. Up slammed. It's Louisiana. It's been in the dark so far, so hope you're doing well, man. Dark. Very, very dark. We're gonna be driving around a little bit here, so we just have to turn off some stuff so we can get a good look around. Hey, thanks for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad to have you here. So this is where we're at. We're heading to Monroe. Let's see if we can get something down south after this. We're 33. We start seeing sunrise here pretty soon. Yeah, if there's back outside, get some of that tea. I just might. I've been over to that place a few times actually. IRL. We should have went. We stopped by there when we were on the way to Florida last time. When we stopped by this house. First time we saw this place. I'm starting to see the tree line there, so the sun's coming up a little bit. Get a little bit more light. I don't remember if I told you, Slam, we moved out to East Texas. We no longer in the DFW area anymore. I thought it was having me like get off on the thing or whatever. I guess not. Maybe I missed the exit. I guess we're not going that way. Nobody else to blame. We discovered Monroe. This is our exit. At least when we're leaving here, we should get some good daylight. I'm gonna turn off fatigue simulation so I don't have to sleep in the middle of the day and just head right back to night. Yeah, let's roll. Help if I put the damn thing in gear, wouldn't it? Nobody in the turn lane. Burger. University of Louisiana, Monroe. Back on 80 again, all of a sudden. We're about to be. Yeah, I killed the truck. Alright, where did I drop off? Put this trailer where it goes. There we go. So that's our first run. We're finally in Louisiana. Do some things here. All right. Let's find our next location. I'm going to turn off. The gameplay, I believe. There we go. See if they have anything around here for us. It'll be a good run. All the way down there. That'd be better, actually. What's the pay like? The other one's a better paycheck. Batteries, huh? That's Jonesboro. I want to go to Jonesboro. $30.91. Baton Rouge. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. And actually, I should take that one if I'm gonna take one of these. Oh man, that pays a lot better. Like you gotta go with the paycheck. Aluminum profiles. Look at this load. All right, let's go pick up these aluminum profiles. I'm gonna take them down to southern Louisiana. Maybe we'll get some sunlight this time, and we'll be able to see stuff a lot better. I think I run the light. You had to. It was green this way. As those beans made my sinuses hurt. They didn't just clear them up, man. They are sore. It's a lot of fun, though, man. I appreciate you guys being here for that. Be happy when I level this up enough to get the 18 speed. I need to do something with this game. Just a second. I gotta restart the game. I'm stupid. Yeah, we moved into a new house and I had eye surgery yesterday and just actually took almost 3 months away from streaming for the move. So we're in the new house now. I've got like this dedicated space here and much bigger house, and it's really freaking cool, man. Yeah, I moved away from the city. Got a lot more space now. Yeah, the eye. So this was like the last surgery to repair the eye. This is the third surgery. It's since I became a pirate officially. But this was pretty routine surgery though. It wasn't like a big deal. It took them like 15 minutes to do what they needed to do. Yeah, October 2023 is when I had the retina detachment. Just literally woke up like this. All of a sudden I was just blind in my right eye, man. It's freaking weird. Yeah. I mean, I streamed that night. Finished stream, went to bed, and woke up blind. It literally happened like that. Got a pretty badass doctor though. I mean, I can't really see that well the eye still, but I'm pretty sure if I had any other doctor, I probably would be nowhere even near as good as it is now. They had a lot of explanations. Like, did I miss my exit or something? I keep missing the exit or something. I don't know. Kids say cray cray. What up, Doc? Yeah, no, the it's tends to be diabetes related and all that stuff, so because like the retina actually pushed the retina was pushed away from my eye. They think that I may have had a blood pressure spike that caused that in the middle of the night or something. Yeah, maybe that's it. GPS is just as confused too. They fed it some jambalaya and they can't figure out where the hell to go. I have a few other theories about what happened to my eye that are completely like just sound like a crazy person, but I think it's a pretty big possibility between the freaking vaccine thing and being on a GLP-1 for diabetes, not for weight loss. The timeline with those things are sus, to say the least. I'll just put it that way. I have suspicions, but I can't really prove anything, so. Not gonna lie, my job never needs a shot of. Yeah, my job at the time, I worked in healthcare, and it was actually the government. Because the company, the healthcare company I worked for, accepted Medicaid and Medicare, which is like, government sponsored health plans, and they said any company that that receives these payments has to require all their employees to get the old get the juice. And I mean, it is what it is, I mean, at this point, it's not much I could do about it, but you just try to live life, you know what I mean? All juiced up. You get that stupid thing, you still get COVID like 3 times. It's so stupid. Yeah, I had COVID 3 times, I think, 2 or 3 times after I got the freaking vaccine. I mean, come on. One eye or 10 eyes. So I appreciate that, Bessie. Thank you so much. Just keep your piss fingers away from my eyes till you wash your damn hands, okay? In 11 days, I'll be able to experience Christmas in the big city. Oh, that's going to be exciting. We were in New York City last year for New Year's. Like New Year's Day, not New Year's. It's a redemption. It's a channel point redemption down there now. I think it would still play if you were a mod, or not a mod, but a subscriber. I knew that. Testing you. Yeah. Okay. Well, like all my Canadian friends abandoned me for a while. You ain't been around for a while. And, you know, I thought about just taking it off there so I have no more Canadian friends to mess with. I'm just messing with you. Bro, we've been trying to get this load for a while now. And we've just been driving around Louisiana trying to get it. Take that off, a little D coming out. I found like I need to download they have a compilation of him like just talking shit about Canada for like 5 minutes. Fellow one-eyed man. Well, I actually have 2 eyes. I just choose to cover one up because of I'll just say reasons. How about that? I'm a pirate. Yeah, that's how mine is. I had a retina detachment in 2023. Yeah, it's sort of repaired, but not 100%. I think it's about as good as it's gonna get, to be honest with you. Why is this not working? I'm like on the thing, bro. Am I running Joy to key? Let me just hit enter. Game's being stupid right now. Still out there driving trucks though. Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do. Amigo, welcome to the channel. You're doing well. Maybe you're not happy I want them in the bedroom. Yeah. I just had they just did the cataract. They just did the lens on the eye Tuesday. This is the 3rd surgery in this whole thing. It's not triggering this. I don't know what the hell to do. This might be bugged. We got this one up here and see if we get the load up here. So if it makes me do CO. Yeah. Are you able to drive across state lines? They told me I couldn't if I was CDO. I'm not a truck driver in real life, so it's not a big deal, but I have plenty of in the back of my Kenworth with the lamb chopping. Man, that's life right there. It looks like the load we were going to pick up is gone. We still head to Baton Rouge. What's up, Zabo? How you doing? It's kind of a funny story. Yes, I do. Let me take one of these. I'm just going to get this. Wait, where's the load? Which one was it? It was this one. We got up to 4,615. Let's pick up that one. Oh, really? I knew I could still drive like. Where's the hell is my trailer at? Let's clear the hell over there. I'm driving a circle real quick and not even be a NASCAR driver. My dad and my grandpa and my brother. Well, my brother and my grandpa were truck drivers. My grandpa's passed on, but my brother's now like a supervisor for a trucking company, basically. And my dad still drives. I use it, but I had to renew my license. The lady renewing asked if I had one. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe she kind of looked out there, huh? Yeah, we're gonna head to Baton Rouge with we got 22,000 pounds of empty pallets. It takes us about 15 minutes real time to get there. The way she said it was suggestive, like she knew. You want this restriction off, right? Of course I do. Of course I want you to take that off. I didn't think you were gonna do it, but of course I want you to do it, right? So this truckload, we had 277 miles. And according to this, we have 447 miles worth of fuel. We have realistic fuel consumption on, so that may change. So we may have to fill up on this run. Yeehaw. Close, you're on that line. I don't know why it muted me. I didn't. But anyway, yeah, the last few years, I love you too, by the way. If the dogs start whining too much, I just lock them in the laundry room. It feels to see stay legal, yeah. Well, I'm diabetic, so I have to have like that annual exam anyway. This is part of the management of that. Thanks for popping in, though, man. That's, you know, we bond over missing body parts, basically, or malfunctioning body parts. I was just glad when this happened I wasn't a truck driver, because I don't even know. I don't even know, you know. I don't even know how that would have went. Because I guess if you're like an owner operator, it doesn't matter. Maybe for insurance. But what they don't know won't hurt them, right? People driving a game. Man, that's cool as hell, though. I love these games. I love driving. Trucking, you know, I got really close to doing trucking IRL a few times. Mainly my dad. You know, I grew up around truck driving. My wife's job is kind of related to the industry, and it's, you know, it's just there. So I can't do it in real life, so I'll do it in a video game. I can drive my pickup truck, but that's about it. Looking real Louisiana around here, yo. Vision time must have been passed for the deficiency to stabilize. Sounds like lawyer speak. Running our Peterbilt 389 day cab. We haven't unlocked sleepers on this profile yet. On these pallets on this flatbed. Dude, my little brother wants to play some games. I hope you have a good night. No worries, no worries. Wasn't sure if I was gonna get to stream tonight or not. And then I did get earlier access to Louisiana like over the weekend, so I was hoping that I would be in good enough shape to stream after the cataract surgery, but it turned out to not really be that big of a deal anyway. So we got it knocked out. Seriously, straight from the yeah. This dude just gave me a ticket. You know what? Get out of my way. Imagine doing that IRL. Is he still there? He's just like wrecked over there. Yeah. It didn't even feel like anything really happened, honestly. Swift does it daily. Say cops. You're probably not wrong, actually. I could see that. This guy gonna stop or not? Kind of leaning into him there. Yeah, it's a flatbed. It's just empty pallets. Trying to get loads around Louisiana to show off the new DLC that comes out tomorrow. And Dev was SCS Software was kind enough to give us a key to it to preview it for the community here. We take a look at what to expect, and this actually looks really good. I have been to Alexandria. It's been a minute. It was actually kind of This, I think it was like pretty dusk when we were last there. Unimaginably hot. Okay. Those beans I ate earlier, man. Yeah, let's see if you could see it. I kind of showed it. There's the Prestige trailer. Running a Peterbilt day cab until we can get a sleeper. We haven't unlocked the sleepers yet in the game. This is my user profile. So this is a profile we created a little while back, just kind of start the game progression over. It only took us 2 hours. 2 hours to get into Louisiana, and then it was dark. Like all over the road here. I have cruise set. Yeah. I'll work on my will a little bit. It seems like it's a little on the sensitive side. We kind of got. I moved it separate from everything else. It was actually the first thing that was in the house. We go this one. No. We go this one. Why is my green screen not working? Okay. Thank you for that song request there, amigo. Yeah, we're just cruising along, man, heading southbound here. That's by Lafayette. We'll run through and then run over here in Baton Rouge. We have an opportunity here for a cutscene thing. I don't know exactly where it's at though. Have to keep an eye on that. No pun intended for the conversation. Yeah, man, I love a good eye joke though, you know, because I figure if I do get offended by any eye jokes that anybody tells here on stream, I would just turn a blind eye to it. You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed that one. I was wondering for a minute. I'm like, I ran into too many people that have sort of the same element, so I've been kind of the king of doing the jokes with them. To be honest with you. speaking to my good eye child. Chucky, you shut up and drive. How you doing, man? Not too bad, friend. I haven't had a piece here tonight. All right, Reb. I appreciate it, brother. So I'll be able to catch you live some tomorrow. Been a while since it hasn't been that long, has it? I think I technically only missed like one stream, and then I streamed an extra one over the weekend that nobody really came around for because I just kind of it's kind of a weird time. There's a lot of people that usually come in here that were streaming themselves at the time. It's funny because I felt like streaming that night, but I didn't feel like talking, so I wasn't even really on cam. And I think that was Saturday night. I missed Monday. It was a long week. Maybe that's just it. We're earning 3 cents just for you. Really? Wow. And so this is where it shows let's see that. Kind of weird. Well, I appreciate the 3 cents. Thanks again for that song request. Wait, that's Amigo the Devil and you're Amigo Amps. Is there a relation? People, do you know you have the CS is working on Canada? Yeah, it's gonna be yeah. Yep, I definitely know about that, and I know why they're doing it more specifically. Well, I'm pretty sure I know why they're doing it. We have this bridge coming up, y'all. They're doing it because the East Coast is broken. Basically at the 20-to-1 scale. Well, since I've been able to pop in my garage. 2 dudes with tiny wieners with a good name. That's a hell of a way to put it, man. We're gonna get along just fine with that sense of humor. Since I've been able to pop in my garage, PC's been keeping my alerts up though. Nice. I appreciate anything, Chucky. Man, I hope you and everybody is doing well. Well, they have this, like the scale for 20-to-1 is not going to work on the East Coast, in particular the Northeast, where like, you know, like you have like what, Baltimore, well really you have DC, Baltimore, Wilmington, Philly, in Jersey, New York, and then everything up to Boston. It's going to be like, I just missed my turn. For Delaware, it's going to last like 7 seconds or something. It's gonna be nuts. So they gotta figure that shit out. So by doing, because they called it American Truck Simulator, they didn't call it United States Truck Simulator. They called it American. They have Canada doing Canada, they could still, produce content, and it buys them some time to really just figure everything out with that. Still struggling with some stuff over here. Well, that's good. I don't have any doubts that they're going to come up with a good, decent solution. It's just they just have to get to that point. They need time and money to do it, so that's what doing Canada buys them. I don't know if they do Mexico because of all the crap that. I don't know, man. It's weird because like I don't know if they would just because of the cartel shit at the borders. I don't know if they would. They could have been getting. I don't know, man. Canadian players won't really pressure you though. They would just say like, isn't it a stereotype of Canadians to be really, really polite? You think that they know how to pressure anybody? I guess you could politely pressure somebody, but it doesn't really work all the time. You're getting pressure from the Canadian truck sim community. They were getting pressure from both of them. Both guys. They put a hockey rink that your trucks can drive on. You could play truck hockey. That would be pretty cool, actually. Copyright 2025 Goofball Productions. There, I can't use my idea now. There's a lot of Canadian users and they want to cater them too. There's probably more users. There's probably more users in the southeast portion of the United States than there is anywhere else. It says it's solid to fix the northeast map area scale. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said, Tom. So we are on the same page with that one for sure. What freaking lane do I need to be in? Yeah. Was it? I mean, they didn't have that problem with. Whoops. Sorry. They didn't have that problem with ETS because everything, the scaling worked for everywhere. It's really the Northeast and just how like cluttered it is, really. I think that's a good word. Probably. I'm surprised they didn't just like buy pro mods. Or I would be surprised if they brought in pro mods for consultation. And we may or may not ever know anything about it, but because their rendition's pretty solid. I don't know how accurate it is to the mapping to the level that SCS tries to do, but I think it's definitely, it's got to be pretty damn close, you know. I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty damn cool. It's a football stadium. Is that where LSU plays? They're paying like 5 coaches now at the same time. I'm pretty sure Death Valley was a lot larger than that. So I doubt that's Death Valley. Yo, Brumble. Brother. And with that fat raid, dude. How was your stream, man? Playing some snowplowing simulator again. That game, I played that game when it was like super early access, and it was like it had a lot of like horror undertones to it, and I'm not really into that kind of stuff, so I stopped playing it. Some Tom McDonald, hell yeah, I love Tom McDonald. Stream is good, nice. Appreciate the raid, man. If you guys are not following Brumble, and you guys got to get over there and follow that guy. He is cool as hell. Friend of the community here for a long time. Does a lot of stuff for us around here. Really kind of tries to keep the Discord busy for us, even though the owner of said Discord, myself, is kind of a Discord deadbeat, so it doesn't necessarily. I'm not really doing Brumble or myself any favors, but he also makes these shifter knobs. If you ever want an extended shifter knob, that's like your guy, man. But he plays a lot of stuff. He just played quite a bit of Truck Sim and a lot of the same games that we do here. So if you like the content here, you'll probably like the content over there. So go give him a follow. It's buggy, yeah. Tried to play that, but wow, I was gonna need some. It was like 20 in that game. Yeesh. I don't remember the optimization, but it's been a long time. And I just remember it was like, I don't know, they were trying to twist the story or something to some like horror topic, and it wasn't really like, it didn't really get true simulator vibes out of the game at all. But you're having fun with it. That's all that matters though, man. Once again, Brumble, man, I appreciate that raid, dude. If you need to bow out to take care of some stuff, sleep, eat, whatever you need to do, man, feel free doing so. We do appreciate that raid again. If you're gonna hang around, dude, that's cool too. Either way, man, I appreciate you. Yeah, where do I park this son bitch? Let's see the it's right there. The Jake break. Got a little bit of a angle here and gotta not hit this light pole. It's just not very optimized, man. It's just code's doing a bunch of shit it doesn't need to achieve the same thing. They just need to get the junk out of it, it sounds like. Let's have a brewski. Dang, man. That's pretty big deal for you, man. Congratulations. Well, Chucky's cleaning up his act. Probably not on purpose, man. He's like, I've been moving. I'm just kidding, man. Chucky's flatbread. That's cool. Yeah, we don't own this trailer. We're just we're hauling somebody else's. We own the truck. That's about it. Right. Put this bad boy in. But no more. Yeah, I gave up drinking too. But I was like, it wasn't a big deal for me because I already didn't really drink. So I just decided to call it off. Make it official, you know. I'm proud of you, Chucky, man. That takes a lot to do that. You keep it up, man. Definitely keep that up. All right, so we're sitting here near Baton Rouge. We got New Orleans down here, Nolans. Yeah, I used to like I'd have a beer when I cooked, when I barbecued or whatever. But even then, I don't know, man. I just wasn't really into it. Just stopped altogether. Truth is, I was wasting more beer than I was drinking. So for the most part, I'm good. But dang, ever so often I get these massive crazy. Probably a root beer will take the cravings away. It is pretty. It's pretty odd, actually. Well, to close out the night, I think we're going to take this load out of Louisiana. We're going to pick up this load. We're going to drive back into New Orleans first. Then we're going to head over to Houston, wrap it up for the night. Actually, we're probably going to do this one, though, because this one pays a lot better. I hit the sack. Workers coming quick in the morning. Hey, dude, I appreciate that raid, man. I gotta hit you with this before. But thank you so much, dude.
Why? What?
Thanks again, man. Get you some rest, dude. Guys, get over there and follow Brumble so you can get a notification when he goes live. Cool guy. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Do my music to find some stuff that wasn't too far off what was already playing. It doesn't really matter, man. I just you know, they say your best friends really ones that introduce you to new music, so I don't have any requirements to really keep up with the theme. Just don't do anything, or at least try not to troll me to the point where I get pissed off about it. It'll take a lot, but some nights worse than others. All right, so we're back over here. We're gonna take this load. A nice paycheck, hazmat stuff, hazard class 2. Yeah, I love metal, love outlaw country. I'm a big Black Label Society fan. I've met Zach Wild, love Ozzy, like Metallica quite a bit. I play some metal guitar every now and then too. Carpal tunnel keeps me away from it, but I still try to pick it up every now and then. Okay, so we had 21 minutes to get this load. I don't know if we can get it or not. Ow! I didn't like people. Where's this thing at? Dang, it's clear over there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this. Guess I gotta go through all this crap. There's no way I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna try though. It's gonna take 21 minutes just to get this gate open. While we're sitting here, what other loads do they have here? Yeah, this one to Houston. This thing goes all the way back to Longview. You go to Lafayette, Alexandria. Ow. Sorry, guys. You don't mind me asking, amigo, where about in the world are you from? I live in I'm in Texas myself. You don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable. It's perfectly fine. I don't have a truck for these. I could probably take this wood chipper though. In Oregon, right on, right on. Grew up in LA like Louisiana or LA like Los Angeles. Because I have a story for you, one way or another. I lived in Los Angeles. I lived in Long Beach in particular for a very good portion of my childhood. We like the LA riots and all that stuff back in those days, the 90s, early 90s. Yeah. Lived in Long Beach and lived in Pico Rivera for a little bit as a kid. Actually started high school when I lived in Pico Rivera. This one pays 17 grand to go back to Longview. We're probably gonna go we're gonna take the long way for sure. Actually, we are gonna go back to this pays more than anything, man. This is only 29,000 pounds too. It's just heavy. It's just high value cargo. I was in Highland Park. I don't know if I know where Highland Park is. I know where Highland Park is in Dallas. I haven't been out there since I was a kid though. I haven't even been back to visit. We were actually going to go back to visit because I have a bunch of family still out there, and we were planning that trip 5 years ago ish. Anyway, COVID happened. We weren't able to make the trip, so long story short. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a really good friend that lives in the valley. My in Oregon, my stepmother is actually from Vancouver, Washington, which is just over the river from Portland. I was born in Boise. Me and my brothers. For the McLovin guy. That's pretty funny. We moved out of LA after the Northridge quake. It had to do with the quake. It just my parents were split up, and I was kind of left there by myself, and they had to move me out of there. There at the time in the truck, yeah. So it's like we got a low boy. I'm going the wrong direction. I ended up doing that, but I'm definitely going the wrong damn direction. Yeah, my daughter also moved to Oregon for a while, just before COVID. She just liked it up there. She moved up there for a while, then moved back after COVID. She actually got long COVID for a while and she couldn't work. She's better now, but everything happens for a reason. Everything's she dealt with that and now she's man, I hit an invisible wall. Sister and mom are in Texas. That's awesome. I love Texas. Texas has been very, very good to me. Oh man, I can't turn my truck. Go trucks. My sister's house is a trucker too. Yeah, I would have been third generation. My grandfather and my dad. My dad still drives. My grandfather's went to be with the Lord quite a while ago. Like I said, the games I played, I mentioned this before on stream, but my grandfather was a military pilot. He actually flew in the Korean War. Played some Texas metal for me. Some Pantera in there somewhere. I like Texas Hippie Coalition. I like Sons of Texas, even though they're disbanded. They're pretty good. They're pretty good groups. I don't remember what I was saying before that. I know I was getting into something, and I can't recall what I was getting into. Oh yeah. He was a pilot in the Korean War. He was shot down. He was a POW. I told he busted open a bunch of camps in North Korea or something and saved a bunch of people. And then after he retired from that, he became a farmer for a while. And then he went to school to become a mechanic. And he became a mechanic for a while. Then he was a bus driver. Then he became a truck driver for a while. And his last job he really had was he was a mechanic for the local school district for their buses. But kind of he was one of the charter pilots for the Air Force, because he actually was in the Army initially. When they formed the Air Force, he came over to the Air Force. for the Army Air Corps. And so, pretty cool deal. We're like, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna drive into New Orleans and then back out. But yeah, I look at the games I play, and I play, you know, you get my grandfather, farmer, trucker, mechanic. I play farm sim, I play mechanic sim. He was a trucker, I played truck sim, played flight sim. I feel like I'm just a virtual version of my grandfather half the time. Yeah. Hey Chucky, my wife played this earlier on here too. Kind of funny. I'm kind of annoyed by all the shit they're getting for this song. I think the song is great. Ooh, I need fuel. Look at Yummy Restaurant. Doesn't get much more descriptive than that. Would you eat at a restaurant called Not Yummy Restaurant? Probably not. Go in gear. Okay. Good gosh, I gotta make all these turns and stuff through here. Skillet's first Christmas song, yeah. Yeah, Chucky, you may have been in ads if you're still around, but yeah, this is Mama Goof played this earlier on stream. Pretty good song. Even if it sounds like demon music. It is so absurd, dude. I've been on my playlist on Spotify. I've been getting quite a few rock remakes of contemporary Christian songs. And it's freaking badass. I might throw them in the queue here in a second. I bounce past my bedtime. All right, Slam, dude, take it easy, man. Have a good day tomorrow. Hope everything's going well with you and yours, man. You take care. We're gonna head out down here and check out New Orleans. Before we head back to wherever we're heading. We're heading back to Longview. Peyton Parsons song? I don't think so. Maybe. This has me doing a U-turn here. We're just gonna do this. It's all good, right? Perfectly legal. I didn't get a single ticket for doing that. You come this way again. We need to do the wing challenge. Yeah, I have to do that, man. My dude that runs the wing shop up in Louisville is selling his place. I'm kind of bummed about it. That's why it's on the YouTube. Sounds like Disturbed, but I really like it. Excited for the gospel album. That's pretty cool. This thing's just gonna send me in circles now. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go into New Orleans. We're gonna turn around. I gotta get fuel though. Let's hit this stop here. No, I don't want that to be 2. We'll run out of fuel by then. Reset navigation. Head here first. Then we can head down here. There. Did have my shift every once in a while, huh? Oh man. Man, oh man. Oh, thanks for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Am I out of fuel? I'm out of fuel, y'all. I ran out here. Push me. Push me, dude. Push me. We ran out of fuel. Gonna coast it for a while. See how far we can get. We ran out of fuel. This is great. Was I supposed to get... No, I'm not supposed to exit there. Wait, was I? Yeah, because that's where the fuel stop was. The fuel stop's right there. I'm just like looking at it for my truck that has no fuel in it. It'd be nice if I had that fuel stop, but that's not even in the game. It's just there for show. Come on, truck, you can do it. I believe in you. Have faith. The saddest violin. Well, it's a deep thought for a shallow mind, isn't it? Oh, well. Get out and push. No, I could call for help. Emergency refueling. They give you 15 gallons of diesel and it costs you $300. What's up, Goose? How you doing, man? My problem is now too. I need to find a new fuel station. I don't think there is one. There's a Peterbilt down here, but I don't have fuel. It's like literally the only fuel stop. I think this is that big. I wonder if they put that big bridge over the whatever that lake is, that massive lake. We'll see how far we can get with 15 gallons of fuel. Then we go from there. And then in New Orleans with it raining. Hey, rich or something? Because that was a lot of money. Well, I mean, I have like 50 grand in the game. I don't have a lot of money, but I have enough money to buy fuel. Nope. New Orleans discovered. So there's the Superdome. That's where the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. Actually won 2 games in that. No, they only won 1 game because they played this. I think they lost the Saints last year. And they played here. I think that's the arena where the Pelicans play. Basketball, NBA basketball team. I think I'm supposed to exit here. Actually pretty cool through here. Look at the map. All right, man. We saw a lot of New Orleans and a lot of Louisiana today. I am going to call it a stream, though. I do appreciate everybody stopping by. You guys be sure to stick around for the raid. Appreciate all the new follows tonight. The raid from Brumble. The moderators, always appreciate you guys coming in and helping out. Appreciate those new follows coming in. We had new subscribers. We got some resubs tonight. Rumble with the raid. We had 600 bits tonight. Everybody that came in and chatted, I appreciate every one of you, man. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna find somebody to raid out to. I know who I was gonna raid out to before stream even started. I just have to make sure they're still live. But man, I appreciate everyone again. Thank you guys so much. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream this weekend. I gotta go back to Dallas for the wife's Christmas party, so we're gonna be doing that. So you shooting the breeze with you, goof. Love you. God bless you and the fam. Catch you. God bless you too, Chucky. Man, good luck with the drinking thing. Keep praying, man. You got strength. You got more strength than you know, and when you speak to the Lord. Thank you guys so much, though. Thanks for the always supporting in the stream. We did also knock down 10 of those beans tonight too, which I am still feeling the after effects of. If I'm being honest with you, I still have that burning inside. You know, that burning inside, man. Let me get this raid set up for y'all, man. Thank you guys again so much. If everything goes as scheduled, I should see y'all back on Monday night. Probably going to be doing some truck sim again. Probably ATS. I don't think the person I was gonna raid is still alive. Let me look around though, man. Let me find somebody to raid out to here. Hope you guys enjoyed what we did get to see of Louisiana, man. I'm pretty excited about this DLC. Just waiting for my game to exit so I can actually. Okay, the game is okay. Finally exited. Let's see who we got here. Man, I don't know. You got some ETS from a guy who usually plays ATS, which might be pretty cool. Let's see what else we got live here. Maybe somebody we haven't rated in a while, or maybe never at all. I don't know. See who's hanging out. All right, guys, this guy is playing Shadowrun Dragonfall. He's a member of a guy I met through Outlaws community. Really, really cool dude, man. We're gonna go give him a raid. He's been going for 3 hours. He's only got like 1 viewer, so go ahead and show this guy some love. He's a cool guy. Plays a lot of different stuff. Probably a sim guy, but he just seems to play a lot of different stuff. But again, I love you guys. Thanks again for everything. Show memory some love for us, as I said. And if I could type the command, that would be awesome. Apparently, I can't type the command. There we go. Even if you guys can't stay very long or just not interested or whatever, at least get those channel points for being part of the raid and try to make this guy's night a little bit brighter. Peace out, guys. Love you all. God bless you. Take care.